Fellow Kenyans, welcome to the daily updates on the current status of the coronavirus disease outbreak in Kenya. Yesterday, we embarked on mass testing for the 2,050 people who are currently in mandatory quarantine in various hotels and designated government facilities. In the last 24 hours, we have tested 172 samples. This now brings the total number of confirmed cases in the last 24 hours to 8. The total number of confirmed cases now stands at 50 in the country.
That was the Cabinet Secretary of Health in Kenya, basically the Minister of Health. And yes, we are at 50 confirmed cases of coronavirus in Kenya, 50 patients on March 30th, 2020. Out of the 50, Kenya has recorded 1 death so far. I have decided that I will record a video every day from today, just detailing what I've done during the day and giving updates on what's going on. And then hopefully this thing will end soon, so that we can all go back to doing what we do. So March 30th, day 1. Yeah. Today is 31st March of 2020. There's nothing written here. I just needed a transition from the previous shot. Anyway, yes, today is 31st March of 2020. Day 2 of filming my quarantine or staying at home video. So I want to talk to you guys for a minute about something that I think I should address. Now, I am not one to complain. I hardly make rant videos or rant on the internet about things, and I'm saying this knowing very well there's nothing wrong with ranting. Anyway, back to what I wanted to say. So I have been working I have worked in the hospitality industry for 4 years now. Yes, the first 6 months of the 4 years I was working as a concierge in a hotel here in Nairobi, and then the 3.5 years later I worked in 2 different hotels in Mombasa in marketing and sales. And through my work experience, I got to meet so many people that work in the industry, both in hotels, restaurants, in the travel agencies, in airlines. And also remember, during that time as well, I did travel videos on YouTube, which required me to get to know and acquaint myself with people that work in these industries. And right now, that industry, the hotel industry, the hospitality industry, the tourism industry, and the airline industry are one of the most hit by the whole coronavirus pandemic. That being said, I still have friends who work in the industry. The tourism industry, the hospitality industry, and the airline industry, transport industry. And these are the 3 factors that determine a good trip. Yes, you need these factors to make a trip work. So about 3 days ago, a friend of mine who I knew from Mombasa, she works in the hotel industry, the hospitality industry. She called me and she was like really devastated. Like she was really down when she was calling me. And the reason was, so she was telling me that they have had the hotel that she works in, they have been forced to all go on leave, unpaid leave for 2 months. That means they'll go home for 2 months without pay, from the general manager down to security guards to everyone who works in the hotel. And even then, they're not sure if they're going to open after the 2 months. So that is the current official closing time that they have. So it could be longer depending on how the outbreak goes. And if you think about it, that means you're going home without pay. You don't know if things are going to be okay. And these are people that I know and I have been able to work with. Right now, for the past 2-3 weeks, people have been canceling their bookings, prepaid bookings, and asking for their refunds. Rightfully so, because people are panicking. They don't know when this thing will end. So it's a very tough time for the hospitality industry, the tourism industry, and the transport industry, because they all rely on people moving around. And right now, no one is moving. It's such a sad state to be in. Yeah, so I thought I should talk about this industry that I have learned to love and be a part of. From my 8 to 5 to YouTube. So it's purely the thing that I do most in my life. If I'm not working, my 8 to 5 job, then I'm on YouTube trying to come up with a video idea, which involves these industries. Anyway, I just hope people stay at home so that you can flatten the curve and end this thing as fast as possible. I haven't left the house in 4 days. I am going for just a few minutes, get something, and then come back. So then we'll see what we'll do after. I'm at Naivas Supermarket, Capital Center, and there's quite a number of people. Kuna watu wengi, but at least people are keeping social distance. They're giving each other space, which is good. And also people are rushing to buy things because it's a 7 p.m. curfew. You're not supposed to be out by after 7 p.m. So people are buying things early and going home early. I'm in line waiting to pay so I can go home and be there in time. Yeah. Let me show you the distance. So right now it's 5 p.m. I'm still on 31st March, and the Chief Administrative Secretary of the Ministry of Health, I believe she's Dr. Mercy Mwangangi, she's just announced that we have 9 more cases in Kenya. So that means we have an average of 8 to 9 new cases every day. So let's hope it doesn't get higher than that. So that's an update video on that. Also, this was stated earlier today that there is a case of a clinical officer who has tested positive. So I believe she's the first clinical officer in Kenya, or a medical officer in Kenya who has tested positive of the coronavirus pandemic. Until tomorrow, this is the end of March 31st, 2020. I'll see you in April tomorrow. Bye. So today is 1st April of 2020, April Fool's Day, but the whole of 2020 has been a bad joke so far. Anyway, I have decided that I'm going to wash my clothes today. I have so many dirty clothes. So let's do that now. Okay.
That over the last 24 hours, we have tested over 300 Kenyans. Out of those, 22 have been tested as positive. This largest number that we have received in a single day. It is also commensurate with the fact that it's the largest number that we have tested also in a single day.
Realize this is the first time Kenya is hitting a two-digit number within 24 hours. And according to the CS of Health, those 22 people are among the 300 people under quarantine. So that's if they tested 300 people and out of the 322 of them have the virus, that's like 7% of them. So according to last year's census, we are 53 million Kenyans. So 53 million, 7% of 53 million. So we'll do that times 7 divided 100. Shit. So 7% of our population is 3.7 million Kenyans. Anyway, let's hope the Ministry of Health will be able to control it somewhere. There's also a bit of good news as well. There are so far 3 recoveries, 3 people that have recovered from the coronavirus in Kenya as of today, April 1st. So currently we stand at 81 cases, 1 fatality, 1 person died, 3 recoveries, and there are 6 hotspots that the Ministry of Health has outlined as the most affected areas in Kenya. That is Nairobi, Kwale, Mombasa, Kilifi, Kajiado, and Kitui. Keep safe, and I will check in later today or tomorrow morning. Yeah, so good morning. Today is April the 2nd of 2020, the 4th day of quarantine. So it's 10 a.m. in the morning. I slept late at like 3 a.m. watching Top Boy, the British TV series, which is really good.
Fuck that. Ain't nobody gonna try to trouble Summer House.
Jamie, yeah? Let me give you a piece of advice. You're here to get mine. You want to sell food, you sell my food.
I'm 3 episodes in, and I'm going to continue watching it later. I also have a video to edit, the social distancing conversations with episode 3. I did it with my friends who I was with in Lamu. In this particular episode, it's a group chat with 8, including me. It's the people that I was with in Lamu last year. In October, was it October or September? Yeah, September last year. The end of September last year. These are some of the most amazing people that I've been fortunate enough to travel with in the recent past. And honestly, that was my best trip of 2019, I'd say, yeah. Yeah, so I need to edit that out today and hopefully put it out tomorrow. Yeah. Let's begin our day.
A little later.
Out of the 662 samples, 29 people have tested positive to the coronavirus disease. This now brings the total number of those who have tested positive for the disease in the country to 110.
Yeah, we have 29 more cases. That's way more than yesterday. Yeah, he said the number is going to increase, it's going to get worse. So at this point, as he said, we should just stay home and find a way to social distance from everyone, just to slow the spread of the virus. Anyway, I hope you're safe, you're well as you're watching this. Yeah, I think that's it for today. I'm not going to post anything today. I'm so tired. I've been staring at the screen all day. I will see you guys tomorrow. Stay safe. Bye. Here you go. So today is 3rd April 2020, the 5th day of this video. So today morning as I woke up, I was thinking, what should I do today? Should I continue editing and maybe watch something else? But then I said that would be repeating what I did yesterday. So there's no need of repeating what I did yesterday. And so I thought maybe I should talk about my vlogging process. So basically, I have 3 simple steps when I want to vlog a particular destination or a particular thing. The 3 steps are this. There's a beginning, there's a middle part, which is a story, and then there is the ending. That is what makes the editing seamless. So anyway, we have the beginning, the middle, and the end. The middle being the story. So right now I want to show you how I incorporated those steps into the vlog. So we begin with Lamu Island vlog. Alright, today is the 25th September 2019, and it will be the 2nd time I visit Lamu. The first time was in 2017, but this time it will be different thanks to the lived experience. I'll explain why. Just keep watching. So that's the beginning of the video. So I am explaining what we are doing. So we're going to Lamu Island. This is the 2nd time that I'm going to Lamu. The first time was in 2017. So I'm creating a backstory to the beginning of this video. And then, as you can see, I have not mentioned what we are going to do in Lamu, why we are going to Lamu, who am I going with. I'm at the airport. Date as always. I'm going to Lamu with a group of friends of mine, but here we go. I'm going to tell you all about it when I get there. Yeah, let's. And then you can see I'm setting it up as I go. So the first shot I was saying that I'm going to Lamu. The second point where I'm talking, I say, once I get to the airport, I say that I'm going with some of my friends. And then I state that I'm late, which I was late. And then I said I'm going to tell you later who they are. Then a B-roll shots in the plane. So now we're in Lamu now. We just landed. Guys, so we just arrived in Lamu and it's raining. I don't have any warm clothes. Yeah. So anyway, I'm here for 3 days. I was in a rush. I was being left. We are a group of 8. And I'm going to introduce them to you. So right now, let's get to the other side of the island. Took a boat to the other side, and then I'm going to introduce everyone when in the boat. So at this point, we are past the beginning, which was to get the airport. So right now we are now in Lamu. So the story itself. So you can see I've mentioned that now we are 9 instead of just saying I'm going with my friends. And then I've said right now we are going to the island itself. So we are at the airport in Lamu. We're going to the island itself. And I'm going to introduce everyone while you get to the island. So I'm building up to the story. That makes sense. Yes, so I changed the music to be more, I'd say, Middle Eastern. You can hear. Because Lamu is a cultural town and a cultural island, which is borderline Swahili and Arabic. So yeah, that's why. To build up the mood of Lamu.
Hello.
So as you can see now I'm introducing everyone that I'm with on the trip, and we are almost getting to the house. So we're already in Lamu. So anyway, that is it. I'm not going to go. I'm going to skip. If you've not watched this vlog, I suggest you go watch it. It's long. It's 37 minutes long. Every time I'm editing, I have to also consider that I don't want to waste anyone's time. I have to make the 40 minutes or the 37 minutes worth it. And considering the 72 hours on Lamu Island, this is 3 days of filming. So I have to, take all those 3 days and make it work in 40 minutes or 37 minutes. Yeah, so go watch it. So the story in the middle is now we're in Lamu, the activities we did, and I still do the explaining in the middle of every B-roll shot and getting it to a certain place. So anyway, that's it. So anyway, let's jump to the end. So at the end, so basically this trip to Lamu was a trip of 9, including me. It was a group of 9 solo travelers coming together and sharing the experience of a good trip on the Kenyan coast. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you're planning on visiting Lamu, you should. If you have any doubts, I hope this video will help you clear your doubts. So if you notice, the end is not talking about the past of what, it's like a summary of what I have already experienced. When I was beginning the video, it was more of we are doing this, but now it's more like the experience in Lamu was good. We did this and this and this. I recommend you to do it. So it's more like a summary of what you've just watched. Yeah, that's my process. So that is what I did in this particular video. So in as much as I do the beginning, the middle, and the end, the middle being the story, I try and make those 3 things different in each video, and I'll show you how. Right now I want to show you the recent vlog that I have uploaded, the Masai Mara hot air ballooning video. Good morning. Today is 8th February 2020. It's 4:02 a.m. Before I tell you where we are up this early, we need to first see how we got here. So let me show you how we got here, and then I'll tell you where we are up this early. Good morning, guys. This is the day before. We're in Nairobi and I'm going to Masai Mara with 2. So what I've just done is the video starts when I'm already in Masai Mara, and then so it's me waking up in Masai Mara, and I'm like, I think I should let you know how I got here. So then it rewinds back to where the beginning of the story should start. So it starts in Nairobi until I go to Masai Mara. So that's a way of, making the video interesting, not doing the same thing all the time. So it begins with, I'm in Masai Mara, you don't know how I got here, let's go back. And as you can see, this shot was planned. When I was leaving Nairobi, I was actually in this room. When I made this, I'm going to Masai Mara with 2 friends. I knew that I'm going to say this is the day before, I'm going to Masai Mara. And then when I got to Masai Mara that morning when I woke up, I knew I had to say we need to go back and see how we got here. So that's planning, which eventually we do it more often. Then you'll be planning all these things, in your head, and you'll find a way to edit it in once you film it. So anyway, that's my vlogging process. That is what works for me. You can use it to build up to your own process and make your vlogging process even better than mine. Yeah, so that's it. It's just that simple. Remember beginning, the middle part, the story, and the end.
3 hours later.
We have 12 more cases today, which is lower than yesterday, which is a good thing. Also, the number of people that have died has risen to 4 now, which is sad. The 4th one is a small child, a 6-year-old child. So now the number as of today, 3rd April, is 122 cases. The time is 6:16 p.m. and that's it for today's update. Stay safe, stay at home. I will see you tomorrow. Bye. Yes, Saturday, 4th April 2020. So a few days ago I asked on Instagram if you can ask me any question that you would want to see me answer on a YouTube video, and today I want to do that right now. So in this diary vlog of week 1 in quarantine, I'm going to answer just 2 questions, and then the rest of the questions I'm going to answer them in a separate video that you will watch. It's a Q&A video, a separate Q&A video that I will upload in the course of next week. Also, because I don't have anything to do right now with vlogging, so I think I'll just do this. Let's begin. Also, you can follow me on Instagram so that you can ask me a question that you'd want me to answer in a future episode. So question 1, what do you like most about vlogs? What do I like most about vlogs? I think vlogs are expressive. It's a form of art that is creative and both creative and expressive, because with vlogs, like for me, for example, the reason why I do vlogs, it's a way of me expressing my experiences and things that I find fascinating and I would want to share with people, and the only way that I feel that I can possibly share and get my point across is through videos and vlogs. I also like watching other people's vlogs just to see them express their own art form. Yeah. Dating anyone? Smiley face. No, I am not dating anyone as of now. It's been a while. Yeah. So those are the only 2 questions that I'm going to answer in this video. If you want to watch the rest, if I have not yet uploaded them by now, as you're watching this, I'm going to upload them on my channel. It's titled Q&A. I still need to finish the video, the one that I was editing yesterday and the day before yesterday. The group conversation I had with the group that I was with in Lamu last year. So I want to upload it tonight. So I need to finish that first.
A little later.
Time for the daily update on the coronavirus COVID-19 situation in Kenya. According to the Ministry of Health, 4 more people have tested positive today, making the number to now at 126 of the total infections in Kenya. Anyway, that's it for today's video. If you're watching this, keep safe, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Yes, so today is 5th April 2020 on Sunday, and we're outside. Well, still in the compound of the house, but I hope you can hear me. It's super windy, but that's it for today's workout. I feel good. Yeah, I think I feel good now. So anyway, this morning I uploaded a social distancing conversation video where I had a group chat with some of my friends that I was with in the 72 hours on Lamu Island video, which is honestly my favorite vlog of 2019, easily my favorite vlog of 2019. So if you have not watched it, go watch it. Watch the video first, the vlog, and then watch the social distancing conversation with video. So I hope you've enjoyed the videos so far, this particular video that you're watching right now. If you want to see me do week 2, week 3, let me know in the comment section below. Also like this video so that I can, see that you like this.
1 hour later.
Dear Kenyans, in the last 24 hours, we have tested a total of 530 samples, out of which 16 people have tested positive for coronavirus disease. Out of this number, 15 are Kenyans and 1 Nigerian national. Out of this number, 11 have got a history of travel, while 5 are locally transmitted. This now brings the total number of those who have tested positive for the disease in the country to 138.
So as you've heard from the CAS of the Ministry of Health, Dr. Mercy Mwangangi, we have 16 more cases. And according to the Ministry of Health, they tested 530 people over the last 24 hours, and the 16 are from the 530 they've tested. So that makes it 3% of the infections are from the 530 they've tested, which is not as bad as the 7% we saw a few days ago. I've also seen the Cabinet Secretary of Transport. He said that the government has extended, the Kenyan government has extended 30 days of the travel ban, meaning the borders are still closed, which I think is okay, because most of the infections that we've had here in Kenya are from people who've traveled from other countries and come into Kenya. So I think it's a good way to, control it. Yes, so that being said, thank you so much for watching. This is the end of day 7. I need to get back to editing this video that you're watching right now. Stay safe, stay at home. If you're not able to stay at home, practice social distancing. This is the end of day 7. Kwaheri.